And now, FTN News Tonight. Hello and welcome to FTN News Tonight. This is an off schedule. This was not one of our planned stories, but here we go. But this is breaking news. We have news of new Senate nominations just released. I decided, you know what? Since it's right now, just time for FTN News Tonight, why not start off with breaking news? The president, we have these nominations up. I'm going to put them up on screen. Oh, what is that? Right now, here it is on screen. Squongs to be a district court judge, and Sam Ratherpathy to be a district court judge, and Warrior at War to be deputy director of the Federal Bureau of Investigation. I think the lower thirds might have covered that up a bit there, but you heard me. We do not know if these nominations will pass, but we will probably see in the Senate session. We'll give you an update on that in tomorrow's edition, whether or not they passed. So now we're going to go to one of our main stories tonight. The vice president has met with law enforcement and members of the Sponge Gang, the vice president, to discuss DC activity. I normally wouldn't say that it'd be the best way to improve for public image wise, for the vice president to meet with a known criminal gang, but they're just not discussing this. We are now going to read a statement from the White House, from the office of the vice president. And the vice president he made this statement. The vice president had a productive meeting. Had a productive meeting to discuss ways to increase activity in D.C. This comes as activity has been declining a bit in D.C. due to Ridgeway. Due to Ridgeway being on the rise. Proposals during the meeting included job fairs, POTUS and VP presence, snow removal, reopen and support private sectors, and to review IA servers. I said AG to review IA servers, the Attorney General. Overall, they said it was a very productive meeting. We do not know what it was like inside the meeting, but if we do figure out more info, we will give you more updates on tomorrow's edition of FTN News Tonight. So, I think now we will most likely are about to move on to our next story here. It is regarding one of our competitors, CBS. Or what used to be CBS, they have become Fox News, as the news market continues to grow with the launch of AmeriPride, The Guardian, and Bloomberg and all that. I think there was another one I heard of that's small. And also, don't forget us. We were second to the party. We're currently in, like, I'd say 3rd or 4th place. We're not the best, but I don't care all I care about is having fun. All I care about is having fun. I don't care if we're number 1 in viewers or subscribers. All I care about is that the people who do watch enjoy. That is what I think is the most important. Is that the people who watch enjoy. So that is what I have to say. I don't really care if we're not in 1st place, because at the end of the day, it's all a game. This is not a competition. This is just the only competition is Everything Else versus CBS, because CBS is bad. I'm just gonna say that. And now on to our next story. The primary season is in full swing. Primary election season is in full swing now. As we already know today, as I told you on a few days ago, the Republicans have just began their registration. So on February 4th, at 6 p.m., registration opens. That meaning 19 minutes ago, it is currently 6:19 p.m., 19 minutes ago, registration for the Republican Party primary officially opened. And we do not know any of the candidates at the moment, but we should keep you updated. And in other news, Senate registration is on the horizon. And be prepared to vote. Be prepared to vote. Well, be prepared to vote and sign up, because the Senate elections are soon. We will have full coverage of that right here on FTN. And in other news, is this a world's shortest Senate session? Gee, we're storming through this. What do we have, like... Senator Ryan said the session was around 2 minutes, and it was a very productive session, said the Vice President and President of the Senate. Gauguin Pierre said it was a very productive session, saying the Senate voted to blanket pass every single item on the agenda. We do not know how active the Senate currently isn't. Oh, hello there. Hello there, Cotton Rockefeller. Very nice to see you there. Oh, he's... I think I hear him coming. There he is. There's Cotton Rockefeller. Well, anyways, what else do we have on our agenda? What else do we have on the agenda, real quick? Because I don't think we have much. It's not much. And one more thing. White House. Oh yeah, we have one more thing. And oh yeah, we have one more thing. On it, these are press briefing highlights. We're not gonna go over it. We begin with press. Secretary Montague said, "This is the full transcript. This is the transcript of it that the White House released." Press Secretary Montague said, "Good afternoon, all. Let's get the big story out of the way. First, welcome the Attorney General to give you the Special Counsel's finding." Attorney General gave his remarks, and then the Special Counsel gave their remarks, and then the Secretary of State gave remarks regarding the Russia and the Russia situation and the UK situation. And then she said, "Welcome to the third White House press briefing. I'm grateful for you all being here and for the company streaming it. As usual, I will give an update on the past 24 hours on at the White House and any announcements. After that, I will take your questions." Let's get started. Today, the president paid a visit to the naval inspections, and was exceptionally impressed by the turnout. He is proud of the direction the Navy is heading at, and has a great deal of respect for the United States military and the USMB remains a big administration priority in the coming days and weeks ahead. Last night, Vice President Gauguin Pierre was sworn in at the White House. We thank both the House of Representatives and the Senate for a speedy confirmation. The Vice President is excited to get to work with the administration's agenda straight away. I'm sure you'll hear more from him in the coming days. The White House would also like to congratulate newly elected representatives who were sworn in yesterday by myself, and we also congratulate the Constitution Party for their majority within both the Senate and the House. The President looks forward to working with members of Congress, regardless of party, to put the American people first. To finish off, I have two other announcements for you. The White House is working with Representative Charles Montague to efficiently reform DVA under DoD. As the drafting process continues, we'll provide more on that. Secondly, the President will attend a United States military inspection on Friday, and he looks forward to seeing that activity. Overall, they didn't release the answers to any questions, so I would say that transcript isn't the most useful in the world. I'm going to give my opinion. I'm going to give my opinion on this real quick. Is that I think the White House should release the answers to the questions asked, and answer any questions that aren't answered during the briefing itself in a separate document. And I think for the press secretary, I have a suggestion here. Maybe I'll make it so there's a Discord channel in the White House Discord where anybody, including journalists, can ask questions to the White House staff regarding the administration. And I think that could be easier to provide questions because it could be any time. A press questions channel on the Discord server is my idea. I wanted to share that with you today. Well, anyways, that is all we have for today. Thank you for watching FTN News Tonight. I'm Gray Jagers1113, wishing you a good night. Goodbye. See you tomorrow. Thank you for watching FTN News Tonight. We will be back tomorrow with another episode.